Hello and welcome to Chemical Spore. Alright, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be laying vinyl on top of some pieces here for my dashboard. This is the kick panel that goes under the steering wheel, and then this is the dashboard box. This one here and this, I just picked these up because I didn't want to mess with the originals of my car, because I'm going to take sandpaper and I'm going to scuff these down so that way when I put the glue on it, that it'll have a better contact area for the vinyl to be able to stick onto the plastic with the glue. And I didn't want to mess up any of the originals. I've never done this before, so this is going to be new to me. So I'm going to have use a Sharpie and be able to make some lines as to where I'm going to be laying down the vinyl, kind of measuring things out. And also I'm going to use a pen, so as I'm laying down the vinyl, I can just measure everything out, make some lines, make lines on the vinyl so I know exactly where to put the glue, stuff like that. And then I bought these brushes, so that way I can scoop up some of that glue, get it right on there. And I bought some wood dowels. I'm kind of overboard, I don't really need this many, but they're cheap enough so I can just get in there and kind of get the vinyl into the little hard crevice areas, be able to stick it down and like screw holes or anywhere in this area and to get it all wrapped in. And these little screw holes there, as well as just kind of forming it to where it needs to go. So this is going to be my first time with this. So wood dowels, got some glue here, and some crafters brushes for the glue itself. I was trying to actually look for a white, just like a single white colored pencil, but a couple stores I went to didn't really have them. So also sandpaper, just got some sandpaper at the dollar store. And I also got some leather shears, some leather scissors, and a knife to be able to cut into little areas like right here, so that way you can mold in all that vinyl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this off with rubbing alcohol. It's got some grease on there, and get this scuffed up. I got some rubbing alcohol here. Got myself a paper towel. Dab some of this on there and just going to wipe all this down. See that dirt. Alright, we're going to go with some 150. Give this a light scuff here. Supposed to do this until it gets rough. Can't even hold on to this. Need a sanding block or something. Might have to go with a harder grit. So this is a little bit taste of Florida weather here. Today's the 25th of June 2019. You swear a hurricane would be coming this way. Hear that thunder rumbling, trees blowing everywhere. See the lake back there, those waves are rippling. Alright, so how we're going to measure this, we're going to do 7 millimeters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you want to have like a 7 millimeter perimeter around the border, and that's what we're going to cut. And I'm going to be using my scissors here. So we're just going to cut pretty much 7 millimeters around the border. And I'm going to have to get a marker to mark that. Alright, so what I'm doing is I marked 7 millimeters worth on this paper, and I'm just using that as a guide, and I'm just making tick marks all around the area that I would need to cut. Just kind of angle it out a little and guess it, and I'm just going to do this all the way around. Alright, so I pretty much got everything lined out, and that's what I'm going to cut. And then I'm going to apply it right to the glove box cover here. Let's get this started. This flat piece here though. Hoping it's not too hard. I mean, look like it'd be a real upholsterer's wet dream right here. Nice and flat, not in too many angles. See how it goes. Alright, I dumped the glue into a jar. I don't suggest putting it on cardboard or something like that. It could soak in. And get one of these brushes here. One of many. And let's get this lined up. Sure there's enough on each side here. Enough top and bottom. Kind of just inspect the. Looks good to me. I'm gonna start with the middle, and what you're gonna want to do, take some of this glue here. This stuff is stringy. You want to put it on both surfaces. So we're just going to start with the middle. Just don't be too stingy with it. Seems like we're going to go through this stuff pretty quick. Glad I grabbed a couple tubes. And you're going to want to let it sit for a couple minutes, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Let that glue get fixated on there. Give that a couple minutes there. Alright, after a couple minutes has passed, we're going to go ahead and lay this on there, put those contact surfaces together. I don't recommend this glue already, it's too stringy. Probably better off with contact glue. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's getting nice and stuck on there already. Should make the rest of this process easier as it goes, to where this won't slide off. Actually, I want to pull that up just a little bit more. Alright, and the reason for marking all this, you want to mark, like as you finish gluing one section, and you're going to start the next section, and you're also going to take a pen, you're going to mark this area here so you know how much glue to fill in, so that when you overlap it, the glue will go exactly on that spot that you just had marked there. Alright, I'm getting to the part where I'm getting to that opening for the handle. So I'm just going to kind of start somewhere in the center. Give that a little cut. This thing ain't the sharpest. So just kind of find out where the perimeter is at. Just gonna get it started with a knife, and then I'm gonna use the scissors. Kind of do a crisscross pattern. You just slowly work it until you get it round in those crevices. And this is what I bought the dowels for, because as I start putting glue in there, I'm going to just push it down into the little crevices until it gets flush. Alright, so what we're going to do around the edges here. So I stuck some glue in between. I still got to put some glue here. Just want to have it overlapping the edges. I still got quite a bit to do. But on the corners, I'm going to cut little triangles. So that way it'll fold into itself. Got some glue on my fingers. I'm not gonna really care too much, matter too much how it looks, because it's gonna be folded over anyway. You're not gonna see it when the glove box is closed. Have to cut on that a little bit more, but just keep working it until you get it. Welcome back to Arts and Crafts with Chemical Spore. I'm just kidding. So this is the original glove box out of the car, and I took out the handle already. It was pretty easy. It's got a retaining clip that goes in here, so you're just going to remove those, and it's with a 7mm socket. There we go. Lucky number 7. And I got the piece already in the car. I think it looks great. Let's go take a look at it. Alright, there it is. I think it looks really good, in addition with everything else in the car. And you can see under here, the kicker panel is out. All the wires are exposed. Now, I haven't put this thing in. It's been months. Constantly replacing the clutch master cylinders in this thing. I can't wait to get a new clutch in this thing. So I didn't even bother putting that kicker panel back on. So that's going to be the next project. I'm going to have to make another video on that. It's already 11 o'clock at night. Like, I'm beat. Is it 11 o'clock? 11:55. It's almost midnight. Anyway, there it is, and I have no problems. I thought maybe I would have problems opening and closing this thing due to the fact that now there's more thickness because of the vinyl. It opens up and closes, no problem. So I just swapped that piece out, the handle. So it's 2 7mm. Get that light on it. 2 7mm bolts. Get yourself that 7mm socket, and also to undo it. Not sure if it's gonna come out too well. Yeah, there's 3 7mm bolts as well that holds in that hinge. And to pull out and put back in the new glove box, or the old glove box, you just push in on these sides here, and it'll retract right out. So you gotta push those tabs inwards, and that'll be it. And I'm very happy with how it came out. It opens and closes, no problem. First time ever doing that, and I'm happy with the end result. I think it looks great. And one day I'm hoping to get some red leather seats, so it'll all tie in. Thank you for watching. Anything you like to see on my channel, hey, hit me up, let me know.